Hello and welcome. This is Cameron Daniels reacting to, the Pizza Cup, the Papa John's Trophy game of Bolton Wanderers versus Liverpool U21's. First of all, let's just be honest, it wasn't really a full side, so it was more or less Bolton Wanderers reserves versus Liverpool U21's. But we'll talk about that a bit later on. First of all, I've got a confession, a really bad confession. I thought this game kicked off at 8:15 or at 8 o'clock, but it didn't. It kicked off at 7. Because it was kicking off that early, it meant that I was trying desperately to get my father, Red Ken, who's been on this channel before, logged in to watch the game, because he never watches games because he just doesn't know how to log in. And I wanted to watch the games every so often, but yeah, I think that's called age, but it's a different matter. Anyway, I need to say it says, by the way, that's not me being ageist. Yeah, getting my father logged in while he was, 40, 50 miles away from where I am? It was a nightmare. Anyway, so it meant I watched 10 minutes of the first half. That's it. I missed the Bolton goal. Fucking idiots. But, hey. I guess nobody really gives a shit about this result, to be quite honest. I don't even think the clubs give a shit about him. Let's be honest, they're playing him so fucking early. It's not really, and there's about 2,000-3,000 on there today, at most. I mean, who gives a fuck about the Papa John's Trophy? But again, that's something else that I can talk about as well. Anyway, so we won 4-1. That's good. I did watch the best half, of course, because we saw most of the goals in it. So the goals that I saw, actually, let's talk about Delfonso. Delfonso scored first half. Delfonso looked like Delfonso looked a little bit more dangerous than normal, but maybe was that because of the level of opposition? To be honest, weren't that great? I don't know. Terrific move in the second half for the second goal. Delfonso threading the ball through. Gordon running after it. He looked half decent tonight as well. And crossed it in for Bakayoko to just tap it in. Bakayoko then had almost certain one saved by the goalkeeper, and very shortly after, they scored an own goal from across from Brockbank. Then they scored. The defending was appalling. Brandon Conley is no MJ Williams. I was going to say that Williamson had looked sidey in the first half in the 10 minutes that I'd seen. And I was going to say, I wonder if sidey in the second half. He wasn't. And to be honest, I think he got quite out of position during the goal. He went with whoever he was defending against, and that left a gap behind. He did get back into position, but at that point, it was all over the place. They scored from it, and Jilt seemed to get wrong-footed. So, that's disappointing, but it is what it is. Then, we had Josh Thomason, terrific ball over the top. There's no doubt about it. Josh Thomason can play, and he's got a really good pass on him. He showed that plenty of times last season. He was quite creative with some of his passing. And the ball over the top for Mitchell Henry, who looked busy when he came on, was fantastic. Bakayoko took the penalty, scored to the goalkeeper's left, although in reality it was centre left because it went straight under the goalkeeper's body. He should have fucking saved that. It was a piss poor penalty. But takeaways, Bakayoko looked lively all the time he was on the pitch. He looked lively. Sheehan, before he got took off, looked the class on the pitch. And he looked the class act. It was good to see Ladis Grove in the team after that nasty injury at Sunderland. And yeah, that was about it really. That's all there is really to say. The only thing I would say is this competition, the fans fucking hate it. But do they hate it because of the Premier League under-21 teams in it? They shouldn't be in it. It cheapens the fucking competition. I don't care what any fucker says, it does. My whole story when it comes to Bolton Wanderers actually has this competition in it. Because from a personal point of view, I'd been to Bolton games since 1982. And I'd seen some really dire games. I mean, I remember seeing us at home against Bristol City and conceding 4 with Simon Farnworth in the net. That idiot. So I've seen some really bad stuff. But I got into Bolton in a major way after watching Bolton at home with a great atmosphere against Wigan Athletic in the second leg of the original Freight Rover Trophy, which this is what the Papa John Trophy is. And after that, I was Bolton through and through. So I have really good memories of this trophy. But I don't like what they've done with it. The EFL have fucked it up by letting the under-21s into it. I mean, for a club that's in the lower leagues, getting to Wembley is great. I mean, I didn't go to the Shepherd Round Trophy final in '89 because I was on holiday. But in '86, after that Wigan game, I went to the Freight Rover Trophy final. I've still got the programme. Yeah, well, I think we lost 3-0 against Bristol City, a fucking bogey team. We still got to Wembley. I was sat three rows in front of Mark Hughes of United, who was in the stand with all the rest of the supporters. Yeah, that proves I was definitely there because I know lots of people knew he was there. But yeah, so I just wish they'd kick the fucking under-21s out of it and let the lower league sides fucking go at it. That's me on my fucking soapbox though. Right, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment. Actually no, before I go, just let's say this. I am glad tonight that we won. Because as most of you will know, if you've watched my Because I Love Bolton Wanderers video, I actually live in Liverpool. And every day on a school run, when I go and take the kids, I have my Bolton Wanderers shower jacket on, or I have my Bolton Wanderers hoodie on, or whatever it is. And if I've had that on tomorrow and the under-21s beat us, I'd have wanted to die. So, thank fuck we won. Anyway, that digresses a little bit. So, if you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't, I'm sorry, this is not your cup of tea. I am depressing as fuck. I am negative sometimes. I can't be too negative about tonight. It was like a fucking training game in reality. But hey, just give it a share, give it a like, give it a comment. I like getting comments because I like answering them back. Yeah, and if you're going to have a go at me for being negative, well then I'll have a go back. Subscribe. Yeah, there's people subscribing all the time. So you be another one that subscribes. I want to get my subscriber number up. Thank you for watching. Bye.